Hi and welcome to my channel, The Stitchy Wife. I'm Elisabeth and it is Friday and time for Friday sews. Hi everyone, it's Friday again and time for another episode of Friday Sews. This is my channel, The Stitchy Wife, and I'm Elisabeth, and here I talk all about sewing, crafting and everything regarding that I can think of and that I find interesting. I like to dabble a bit in a lot of different crafts, but it's mainly sewing, and I am trying to create a capsule wardrobe for me and for my husband eventually, but I'm starting off with me since I'm not quite gotten the hang of the concept yet, and I'm doing it one module at a time, and we'll see where it takes me. But I'm in desperate need of a new wardrobe, so if this is something you would find interesting, please stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed already and you could consider it, I would be so happy if you did, because then we would up the subscribers, and then we will get access to the community page, and that is something that would be so helpful to have. And I would just love it if more come to stay here and share your views on things and what you are doing and what you're thinking about the things I'm doing. So very welcome to those of you that are new here, and to those of you that keep coming back to my channel week after week. I can't explain how much you mean to me, how much it means to have this community, how much it means to starting to get to know you a little bit better, and to get message from you each week and get comments and get likes, and just knowing that you're there and that you are thinking the same way I think most of the time. And if you don't, I'm more than happy to talk about that too, because that is something that definitely we can learn from each other. That is one big thing that we often forget in our society nowadays. And yes, what you have taught me these last month has meant so much, and I keep going on about this every time I publish a video, and I honestly don't think that all of you out there realize how much you mean to me at this moment. Back to sewing and Friday sews, and this time I will try and remember to start off by saying thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this hashtag, because it has made it a lot easier for us newbies in the YouTube business, so to speak, to have a red thread to follow, and to have something to, how do you say it, something to, it just makes it easier to make a video, because we know what we are supposed to make the video about, and you give us something to share, and a concept that we can use, and that means a lot. So thank you, Jen, for starting all of this. And if you don't already follow her, please go check her channel out, because she has an amazing channel. Well, as you can see, my dream jacket is finished, and it got finished before my hand got too worse. So I have been able to film the process, and I'm on my way to editing that. It takes a bit more time, these things too, but I will edit it and I will publish it so you can see. So I won't talk that much about it this time, because it is worth its own video. But thank you for all your inspiration and all your thoughts and all your help. It's meant so much, and I love my coat. Even though we all of a sudden have real spring here in Sweden, for us it's spring. It's 10 degrees almost every day, and it's a bit too warm for this, but I will not. I don't care about that. I will still use it. because I love my jacket and it is so cuddly and so warm and so cozy, and I even wear it inside, and Peter is having quite a bit of fun of me for that, but I don't care. He can laugh. I just think he's jealous. No, he's probably not. But yeah, I love my coat, and I'm so grateful for Andra for taking that fabric back in stock and for reaching out and asking if I'm looking up her list. You know what I mean. I'm so excited I can't talk now. I love my jacket, and I will give it its own video. But I just had to show you. I was thinking about just teasing you, but I couldn't. That wouldn't be right, because I want it next to me. I'm so silly, I know. What's more, I have been... I'm actually done with made it hoodie tutorial, and once again it is my first tutorial, and I hope you will be kind to me, and if you watch it, please be nice, because it is much harder than you think to know how to edit it, how to use the camera, what angles you need, what fabric is good, and all of that. But it will be hopefully up in the next week, because that is something that I can do. Publish videos, that is okay. I can ask Peter to help me to write the info and all that, and so that is something I will do. I'm trying to figure out other things I can do while my hand is like this. So if you have any ideas, please help me. I really need them. I will try and trace some of the patterns from Tilly and the Buttons stretch book. I had Peter go to the library and borrow that, and I also borrowed a few other books. I can show you in the next Friday Sews if you want to, if you're interested. And I'm also thinking about borrowing some paper. I think they have some magazines with patterns there too. So that is one thing. I don't know much else, because I can't move the left hand, and it is quite essential, I realized. I am trying to sew, but it isn't working that great, to be honest. I'm hoping to get the Sew Frugal things finished. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna work on it and do what I can. I've cut out the patterns that I was gonna start with, and it's all in a bin, and I've documented that too, because I thought I should show those videos after the reveal date, but now we'll see what happens. But I will try and edit, I will try and document it anyway, because I want to have it for myself to look back at, and I don't think I will be working on any tutorials while I have this cast on my hand, because you won't be seeing very much from the video then, so that wouldn't be such a great idea. But what I did before, not before, after I went to the hospital, I treated myself to 2 pieces of fabric. It was Peter's idea when he saw how sad I was, and fabric always helps. I don't know how, but it always helps, right? But on the other hand, coming from a person that promised to add more color to her palette this spring, well, it didn't work that great. I'm sorry. I don't think this might show how my mood was when I got in the fabric shop. This is from Stuff and Steel, what's nowadays called Selfmade here in Sweden, and I think it is the same in the UK anyway. I don't know the rest of Europe that has Stuff and Steel, but search on Selfmade and you can get to their pages. I will add these fabrics. This is actually a thick ponte, so I was going to make my Roslyn trousers in this and try and compare the... I have a very thin, the ones I made now is very, very thin, as you've seen in the last 2 videos, but this is much thicker. It's good drape, actually. I think it's quite good quality. It feels like quite thick. And quite drapey, but not too, if you can see here. It's some kind of dark turquoise teal color. So I thought it would work with my palette, but it is a dark one, I know. But I thought I would have it in the autumn too, and it is always good to have some kind of darker pants, I think, so that is not so bad. The other thing I bought was this kind of, it is a cotton velour, and it is very stretchy, and you are probably gonna laugh because I'm gonna make a new what my husband is calling the, I don't know if this is only a Swedish children's character, La Bolina. It's a baby ghost, and he always calls me that when I wear this. I will insert pictures from the Vlogmas because I showed you then, and I decided to make it to have a real YouTube channel and show you what I'm wearing. And this is one of my me-made things that I have worn the absolute most. It is a wonderful thing to wear. And what got me laughing was this morning Angela from Devon Thread Tales had her So Frugal 22 video out, and she shared that this is, I completely missed it, but this is a thing now in the COVID days. This is something that very popular that I've somehow missed, that is called, what, all of a sudden it's blank, was it oodie? Ood. I'm sorry, Angela. I will insert the name here, and I will insert a picture of the things, the ones I found on Pinterest, because I started to search and I all of a sudden got very trendy, and I messaged my husband and showed him that he actually has a much more trendy wife than he realized, and he ummed and ahed a bit and thought that, well, all trends aren't good. But yeah, I was so happy because I'm gonna do maybe a little bit smaller one. The green one I'm having turns out to be an XXL. I have no idea why I did that. I think it has something to do with, this was an old blanket, and I think I simply used the width of the blanket. I think I made it very easy on myself. But this time I will make an X small. It is still, let me see, let me get the pattern. I got my iPad here, and it is called the oodie, the thing that was so popular and is still. And yeah, I'm really trendy, and it makes me feel so smug because he always made fun of me as soon as I used it, Peter. And well, he has a trendy wife, if that now is something to be so proud about, but I really like the thought of it. Well, I got the pattern here for the Billie wearable blanket, as it's called, and it is free pattern from Do It Better Yourself Club, and the ones I've used it before, as I said, and I used the XXL, and you don't need that, I promise you. It is so oversized that we could easily be 2 persons in it, if not 3. And I will insert pictures that I took in Vlogmas and from Vlogmas, and I will show you how it looks. But I thought if I could size it down quite a bit, it is so nice to have something just to pull over your head when you're freezing a bit or when you get up. I get up a lot in the middle of the night to take medicines and just to walk around a bit and to stand up and so for my pain. And this has been a savior, because that hoodie has been so wonderful. Hoodie isn't, it is a tent. That tent has been so amazing to have. And this fabric is not quite as snug as this one, but I'm actually thinking about having it the wrong side out, but it is so much cotton that I don't think I will have that. I will show you a bit closer up. It is called Stretch Velour Dark Grey. What is that in English? You can see it is a bit so you can find it there if you want. And I bought 5 meters actually, because it was a great price, and I thought I would do this oodie version, as I from now on will call it, and I will make myself some kind of sweater dress too, or a sweater set. Some, I don't know yet, but something of the two. And yeah, this is what was I supposed to tell you about that? Yeah, this is 80% cotton and 20% polyester, this velour. And the Ponte, I got that now too. It is 71% viscose, 26 polyamide, and 3% stretch. So it is quite stretchy. And it's great recovery, as you can see. So yeah, that was my, and I bought some thread too. That was mainly what I bought. It is fabric, and it makes me happy stroking it and thinking what I can turn it into. And I'm even thinking about asking Peter to help me sew this hoodie thing, or oodie thing. I don't know if he can imagine doing that, but if he will, I will try and ask him if I can film it, so you can see how he's doing, because I think he would be great in sewing. He haven't done it since, I think, 3rd grade or something like that. The teacher told him that she doesn't want him near the sewing machine because it is a dangerous machine with needles and so on. So he got to sort the pins instead. So he didn't like the that subject at all in school. He just liked the carpenting and all that, and he turned out to be a carpenter, so it isn't such a big mystery. But I thought it is a bit sad that he had to sort pins for almost 1 year, 2 hours every week. So I'm trying to get him to sew, but we'll see. Well, what else? There has been a lot of doctors and hospital this week, so that is mainly what's been on my mind. So I'm just grateful to have this to escape. This is my escape. So thank you for being my escape. And thank you for taking time from your busy schedule, because I know that all of you have a lot of things to do all the time, especially this time of year. And thank you so much for taking the time to just watch the videos. I am so grateful. And I've forgotten to tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Frida blouse. And I'm wearing my, I will insert pictures of that too, my Frida blouse with my mountain, is it Mountain View pull-up pants? Could that be the right? Mountain, it's itch to stitch pattern. And after sewing the Roslyn pants, trouser pants pattern, I am really unhappy with this because I haven't gotten the fit correct. And I know that if I bought these pants in the store, I would be over the moon of how great they are fitting me. But comparing, now that I've almost completely gotten the fit of the Roslyn trouser, I really need to work on this, because this is a great pattern. I really like the look of it. I might make a bit slimmer waistband, not slimmer, thinner, I mean, thinner waistband, and raise the rise a bit, because I think you have, it's a bit cut off, is my feeling. I will try and zoom in so you can see. But I'm also wearing the Frida blouse that I've sewn with Rachel from Stitch Up on her live, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the long sleeve version, and I will do many more of these, that is for sure. This was just a very old stash fabric, and it is a bit polyester, to be completely honest. So I think I will try and make it in a soft viscose, and we'll take it from there when it is working, that is. Thank you for being a part of my life and taking the time out of your life to stop by here. And I hope to see you very soon. And You mean so, so much to me. So thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I hope you get a lot of sun, because we have a lot of sun here in Sweden now. It is not warm, but it is sunny. So I will take my coat and my perfect coat, I mean, that is the name of it. And I will get out in the sun and sit in the sun for a little while and just feel it on my face and be thankful to be alive. Take care, all of you, and please love each other and love yourself. Never forget that. And there is so much else going on in the world that is so terrifying and horrible at the moment, that all we can do is see what we can do in our little spot. Share the love, please. Remember that. And give your loved ones a hug tonight, if not sooner, because yeah, that is all we have each other.